Hi everyone, and welcome to our lesson on types of resources located under the resource tab of the Water in the World Teaching and Learning website resource. Make sure to check out the link in the description of this video below to access this particular lesson. So your success criteria for this lesson: by the end of this lesson you need to know renewable, non-renewable and continuous resources, and by the end of this lesson you need to be able to identify and classify resources. So what is a resource? Resources are the things that people and society can use to help them function. So hands up, what are some of the resources you know of? And we're going to mind map them in this space below. So if you're in class, we'll copy this mind map and do this mind map together. However, if you're learning at home, you'll have to create this mind map for yourself in your book. So an example of a resource could be electricity. It could be water, and you guys can think of some other resources as well. So making a circle around this heading here and branching out with the examples of resources that you think of. Now, let's learn about the three types of resources. So make sure to take these notes down in your book. So the first type of resources are renewable resources. Renewable resources will replenish themselves naturally over time if they are managed and not used too quickly. Examples of renewable resources are trees, which create wood, if they are managed and are not cut down too quickly. And fresh water is a renewable resource if it is not consumed too quickly. Non-renewable resources are the second type of resources. They are only available in limited, finite amounts. They will run out one day. If we overuse them, they'll run out much faster. Examples of non-renewable resources are oil and petrol, coal, gold, diamonds, and uranium. And then lastly, we have continuous resources. So they are available in unlimited or infinite amounts. They will never run out regardless of how much we use them. So examples of continuous resources are energy from the sun, wind, and energy created by waves and moving water, which we call hydropower or hydroelectricity. So let's bring it back to water and answer these questions together in your book. So number one, water is a renewable resource. What do we use water for? Well, we know we use water for our food, to make our food, to grow our food. We use it in our clothes to make the material in our clothes, and we might use it for washing as well. Why do we need to manage water carefully? Because every time we use water, we pollute it, like we learned in one of the videos in the introduction lesson. And we also need to manage water carefully because if we use too much of it, we will run out. Just this little part here, you can see my diagram of the water cycle. So the amount of water on Earth is finite and has not changed. Yes, this means that you drink the same water that dinosaurs once drank. The amount of water on Earth cannot be increased or decreased. It is a renewable resource because it cycles through our environment, through the water cycle. It changes from gas to liquid and back again, and in some stages it can also change to a solid. So our water moves around in the water cycle, and that's why it's a renewable resource, and we need to manage how much we use it. Moving on, this is your main task for this lesson, which is identifying types of resources using this digital worksheet here. So what we want you to do is open this document and download it. You'll complete this worksheet on your computer. Complete the worksheet on your computer by collecting pictures of renewable, non-renewable, and continuous resources from the internet and paste them in the table. Each space in the table needs to have the name of the resource and a picture of it under the correct heading. Some are already filled in for you, but some you'll have to think of yourself. So to download this worksheet, you click out on the pop-out tab here, and you can download your own copy by pressing on that button like so, and it will download a copy for you. So I'll just open up that document and show you how to complete the document. So this is the types of resources worksheet. So what we need to do is we need to collect photos from the internet of our three types of resources and examples of those resources. So let's do trees, pretty simple one. I'll go back onto my web browser and I might type in forests. So I can see I've got a forest here. I'm just going to go copy. I'm just going to paste that image in here. So that's one image there. So you need at least two images because it does say images. So I'd find another image of trees there. So that's a pretty easy one. Now let's move on to one that doesn't have a heading. So we've got non-renewable resources. The first one we have is oil. We've got uranium and gold already in there as well. So I'm going to go back to the Water in the World website. I'm going to look at the example. So I've got oil and petrol, coal, gold, diamonds, and uranium. So we can see oil is on there, uranium and gold is on there, but coal isn't yet. So I'm going to add in the heading coal, and then I'm going to go ahead and find an image of coal. I might even go coal mining. Fantastic. So I'll copy that image and paste it in the worksheet like so. So that's what you have to do for all of those headings there. So if you can see if there's one missing, like there's another one missing here, you've got to think of that heading yourself, that example yourself, and you can use the Water in the World website to help you because it has some examples on it here. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching, and remember, if you want to stay updated to any new websites that are made or any new lessons that are created in existing websites like this one, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Thank you.